fire.
What's good, everyone? Thanks for coming out to another episode of the Thunderdome. We got episode 43 down here now. What's going on, John and Mark? How you guys doing?
Good, man. Chilling. Saturday, shitty weather out. Might as well just be doing nothing but chilling with you guys, for sure.
Oh, yeah. Good to have you back on.
Yeah, the weather's pretty decent outside today. It's in the mid-60s. A little overcast today, though.
Yeah.
Perfect day to stay inside, stay cool.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, we got Father's Day this week and tomorrow, so shout out to all the fathers out there. Happy Father's Day to the great ones. You guys all rock. Yeah, we got Ken missing in action today. He's got some family stuff going on, and Will should be popping on like John was saying, so see him here shortly. And I was hoping I didn't, last week was kind of messed up. I had a lot of stuff going on, so I didn't really get to put a lot of stuff out that I was wanting to. What was it? One was the commercial for the sponsors. So I apologize to Vision for that. I didn't get that commercial put out, but I will make up for that one. So. And we didn't do a top 10 list last week, but we do have one this week, or top 15, excuse me. So I asked Justin a few times for it, but you know, I guess he's sleeping.
That happens. People get sleepy.
Right. Sure does.
Say hi to everybody that's sitting out there. Pop through them real quick for you. You can just
yes, sir.
Shout them out. All right. Easy for me to get at. So,
what up, Mitzi? Hope all is well.
We got Big Josh.
What's up, Josh?
Huh, that's weird.
Right.
I just redid my phone yesterday. It said to redo shit on there, and now I can't do once I did a little hand thing, it's saying add effects using hand gestures, turn on reactions to express yourself. So I had to upgrade.
Turned it off.
Yeah, I had to upgrade the system yesterday. I didn't mean to, but it forced me into it. I had no choice.
Right. At some point, it does force you. Brave.
Yep.
I don't know what this is for Ken.
Brave. Oh yeah, I think he rips the shirt, right?
Oh,
yeah.
Maybe. All right, we got Duval.
Good to see you. What up, Mike? Hope all is well.
We'll jump down. We got Platinum in the house too. Platinum's
What's
always
up,
good
Platinum?
To see. And I haven't caught his name yet.
Me neither.
I think I did, but I can't remember what it was.
Have to do some more cyber stalking.
Right?
Yep.
Exactly.
Or you can just throw it up in there, Platinum.
Yep.
There you go.
We like to learn everybody's first names, be a little bit more personable.
Right? It feels like you're just kind of being rude when you shout out Platinum in the house. It's fine. But
what's up, Tyson?
What up, Tyson?
Good to see you, man. Oh, man. And look at this guy.
Oh, man.
Dipping in on his own show.
Yeah, guy thinks he's everything. Get that guy out of here.
All right, we'll get him out of here. Nick!
What up, Nick?
What's up,
What's up,
brother?
Nickhead? And we're going down. We got another double dipper in the house.
We got Mark double dipping. Old rat bastard.
And even if I double dip, it's just giving credit to you anyway for me double dipping because it types it out like you said, Advance. So I ain't doing that to us. But we got John, Mission Morphs.
What up,
Good to see
John?
you, sir. Scrolling down. We got James B. Easy. Cookie Man.
What up, James
Cookie
B?
Man.
The gingerbread man right there in the house.
Yep.
We got James B. We got Duval. Man, we got a lot of repeats. Everybody saying hi to each other. Good to see you all tonight. And on that note, you're off and running, Vance. I think we're all
All
caught
right.
up, man.
Sweet. And make sure you guys check out Nick at 666 Serpents today. He'll be on the show's called Sipping with Serpents, so make sure you check him out. That's going to be at 7 or 7:30, I forget.
Yeah, 7:30 next
Central?
time, right?
Yes.
Central Standard Time.
Yeah.
Correct. Yes.
Yeah, so 5:30 Pacific Standard Time, 8:30 Eastern Standard Time.
Heck yeah.
I
It's
believe
going
it.
to be awesome. Him and his co-host, Justin.
What's up, Michael?
That's good to know.
There we go.
We got Michael.
I think that's right. I think I picked the right comment. Maybe not.
Hopefully he wasn't saying hey to Michael, huh?
Right? Like, is he talking to Duval? I don't
Michael
know.
Duval?
But all good.
Heck yeah. Yeah, what do you guys got planned for this weekend?
Chilling. We've got Father's Day stuff tomorrow, cookout, all that good stuff. I just got blurry as hell. Somebody over here hates me, so I'm going to hit the refresh on that because there we go. But yeah, standard Father's Day weekend stuff. Hopefully we get some sun. We haven't seen the sun here in about 4 days. It's just been all the Canada wildfire dust and rain for like a week. So
Gosh.
yeah, Seattle type stuff, Don't like it.
I
That's
couldn't do
nothing, dude.
Washington. My cousin, I got a couple cousins and other people that live over there, and I'm like, man, that rain just kills me. Like, I like the rain here and there, but just not everyday type stuff.
Yeah,
it
it does your head
It
in.
doesn't rain that often, fellas. It's just
I guess
super overcast.
Depending on your location too, I'm sure, huh, Mark?
Yeah, Eastern Washington's going to see a lot more sun than Western Washington. Like anything west of the Cascade Mountain Range, you're going to see a lot less sun.
Gotcha.
What's up, Mariah? Hope all is well. Thanks for coming out.
Nick says the same thing. Storming for 2 weeks, man. Yeah, it's been a rough one.
Yeah, it's been raining a lot at Nick's. I didn't even know it was that long. That is true. Good for breeding. I wish.
Oh God.
All right, let's hear it.
Oh God. I don't do. This is opening that can of worms, man.
Ken's gonna pop up. What did drummers say to their son? Oh, what did drummers name their son?
Name their twin.
They're twin. Yeah, I'm not sure.
Oh, they're twin. I need to go back to school and learn to read.
So we're on what did drummers name their twin? I don't know. Mariah, you got to let us know. Because I have zero guess for that. Dum Dum, maybe? Da Dum Dum? Da Dum Dum Dum. I don't know. We're waiting on it. We'll see.
Yeah.
She's got
We'll
the
see it
answer
here shortly. Too much green tea, Vance? Yes, sir. I had so much last night, man. I don't even know how I woke up. I was like in a coma and shit, man. You guys are lucky to even see me right now. That's serious shit.
Slow down, sir. And a 1, and a 2, and a 2. Yeah, I got you. That's
Nice.
That's something, Mariah. Thanks for that.
Got us to have a laugh right there.
Right.
Have you guys seen those like the Instagram reels of that guy that like has little cymbals in his car and he's like drumming in his car while he's like listening to music?
Yep.
It's
I don't know if I've seen that one.
Dude's a
I'll have to
beast.
check it out.
Yeah, I'll have to find it and send it to you.
They got a lot of good stuff out right now. Memes flying around.
People
a lot
are
of protester
a lot
memes.
That's
Oh,
what I
God.
was getting at.
People getting run over.
Right. Yeah, and it's such a sad state of affairs when we turn into such a split that people get so wild either direction. Like, what is going on? Do you know what I mean?
Exactly.
Like, we're forgetting that there's a person involved somehow. We've like detached from that being another human being at a very basic level. Do you know what I mean? And it's like, God.
Exactly. No matter what side you're on, you always got to remember there's people involved, and just do not do ignorant stuff.
Well, to a degree, right? I get the jokes and I get making fun, but it's like it goes so far that it's like, holy shit, man.
Well, that's all we can really do is just make jokes about it, right? We're the ones sitting back, not involved, so we'll crack the jokes.
Right. Throw the tomatoes.
Yep.
Eat the popcorn.
That's right.
Yes.
Yeah.
A lot of popcorn.
Actually, I was gonna bring up. Did you guys see the FedEx is? So Morph Market was talking about FedEx is doing a change where the boxes and everything, you can't reuse them. So you can't reuse them. And then if there's I'll have to go back and look, but if they have a company name on there, you're not able to use that neither. So
yeah, the branded boxes.
Yeah.
So I think you can still get away with reusing boxes as long as the boxes are in decent shape and they're not all cut up. But like if you have somebody that has like their own logo or something like that, it's
right.
So I do still think, I mean, I feel like that stems from some of the stuff we've seen lately where somebody ships a gecko in a, cellular phone box that's all squished from the side. I think it's just going to give them a reason or the legal out to say, we're stopping this shipment. Do you know what I mean? I don't think they're going to say, if you've got a regular reptile box, it doesn't have a bunch of issues with it, and you send it and everything looks cool, they're going to let that go through. But they wanted in writing to be able to pull something from a shipment and go, look, this isn't acceptable, because a lot of that crap was sliding through. Do you know what I mean?
Right.
But they need that like in writing to cover their own ass when they decide, I'm not letting this go. I think we're going to be fine, guys. I really do. But
and that's the thing, John. I agree with you. I think that so people are seeing that and they're kind of tripping because I had putting that out on IG too for people to see. And I don't think it's going to be as bad as people think. I think the issue is, as long as the box is not all torn up, or like when people take and peel the tape and you could see where it was torn and discolored and all that, pulling part of the box off, things like that might be something to be a little worried about. But as long as it's not all, torn up, looking nasty and everything, I think you're going to be fine with that stuff. It's just if that box is really horrible looking, then it's like, hey, come on now, we're not going to be shipping this out. So like you said, as long as things are pretty good with it, I don't really see an issue in that they're going to really hold, a lot of what they say to that. So
I agree. I think that's going to be mostly the thing, is it gives them an out to be able to pull something out of the thing. But you got to see FedEx side of this too. Like, FedEx agreed to step out there when a lot of shippers wouldn't, and say, we'll handle live animals and we'll handle them responsibly, right? But think about the groups that are volleying against that all the time, like PETA, all these animal groups that are looking to stop that kind of activity. They have to watch their own butt for that to some degree. So they can't, like I say, I mean, we've all seen it where the box gets to the other end and it's literally like a McDonald's Happy Meal box and there's an animal in there. It's like, who would do that, number one?
Right.
But they want like a legal document in place to say, this is why we pulled this to the side and didn't deliver that. Do you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Because up to this point, they really had nothing to say where the person that shipped in that little McDonald's Happy Meal box could come back to them and go, look, you didn't deliver my animal. This is on you now. Do you see what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
So I think that's more what they're protecting against than the other side of it. I know it
Right.
sounds different, but I feel like that's the way it's going to go. So if you're responsible, we're going to continue to reuse boxes. I'll be honest. It's extremely wasteful. Some of these come to you in perfect condition. You get your animal out, everything looks great. The box is perfect. Your styrofoam's good. We get a new bag, of course. We get new stuffing, do all of our repacking, relabeling, and get the thing back out. But why generate a ton more waste and just throw that box away? Do you know what I mean? It
Right.
makes zero sense.
Yeah.
So we've done it, and we're going to continue to do that so long as there isn't something obviously weird with that box or labeling, right? So I think you'll still be okay to do that, guys. That's just me. But
What up, Sammy?
Sammy,
Oh, nice. Well, have fun with that.
Plain bones. Probably
right?
winning money too, I bet.
Heck yeah.
More than likely, if we know Sammy, he's winning something.
Yep. Might have a new car or something.
Yeah, saving up for that next snake.
Hell yeah.
Right, right.
Yeah, that's right,
Phonics
Nick.
prevents.
Old school shit right there. 1986 shit.
There you go.
I'm surprised we don't see that hooked on phonics anymore.
It worked for everybody. They don't need it no more. Done. Yeah. People gave up on that when you could talk to your phone or chat GPT and it would answer you. They're done working on reading and stuff.
Exactly. Yeah, we're playing for money. First place gets $300 or 300. Sorry, 300 apiece. Nice. Nice little payday. I ain't gonna complain one bit.
Heck yeah. So, gentlemen, Father's Day plans. I talked about my grilling and stuff and blabbed on. You guys got stuff going on?
Yeah.
I'm gonna be going, spending some time with my mom and my sister and her family, and then the girlfriend and her son, my son, and her daughter's with her father this Father's Day. So should be a nice dinner together and pretty relaxing.
Heck yeah, nice.
Nice. Need those, man.
Yeah. What about you, Vance?
Gonna barbecue some tri-tip.
Ooh.
What else did we get? Got some corn on the cob to throw on the grill. Do some mashed potatoes. Yeah, I know I'm missing something. Might do a crab salad too. Oh, and some shrimp. Got some shrimp going. So,
Little surf and turf.
Yes, sir. I can't wait. Man, that's one of my favorite things to do is barbecue and smoke. Like, so about 15, 18 years ago, I had big plans, and I still kind of thinking about doing it. But I wanted to open up like I wanted to do a barbecue trailer, but I looked up the California laws and everything, and you can't just have the trailer like the barbecue competitions. You got to have the 4 walls going around it and all that shit. So something I might eventually do, but yeah, I really enjoy barbecuing and smoking. I used to have like 5 or 6 barbecues and smokers, but I got a big one out there, a smoker / barbecue grill, and then I got my Santa Maria grill that I sit there and welded and built and everything. It's a 2 foot by 4 foot, so it's a big old monster. Could do some pretty good sized parties on that bad boy, you know. But yeah, I did like I airbrushed a ram's head on it, did the logo and all that, and then did pinstriping like down the legs of the grill, and yeah, it's pretty cool.
Nice.
So yeah, we'll be doing a little bit of barbecuing this weekend. I can't wait till football season comes up though, man, to start smoking again.
Right. Get up game day and start that stuff at like 5 a.m. Let that roll till game time, you know?
Yeah,
Yeah,
exactly.
it's good stuff.
Shit, I might have to do some smoking a little bit while we're doing some of these games and everything here in a few months. Make some barbecue ribs or something. Some baby backs.
Don't get me going on that chili song.
You know what sounds good actually is some chili.
Right? Oh,
yeah,
you don't
that'd
remember
be a
the
good side.
Chili's baby back ribs song? I want my baby back, baby back, baby back. Remember that shit? Little mini me.
Yeah.
I think the only Chili's in Washington State is the one at the SeaTac International Airport. They used to have when I lived in Arizona, they had quite a few out there. But that was one place I'd like to go and drink some Cadillac margaritas and just eat some food.
Oh yeah.
That's the thing with those goofy little chains, is those margaritas were awfully good. They were really good at those for some reason, right? Like the Applebee's and the Chili's and or some of the other ones, TGI Fridays. They all had amazing margaritas, man.
That actually sounds good, man. I don't drink really anymore, but margarita sure sounds good.
Tough to beat.
That's true. Might have to stop by Applebee's or something.
There you go. Yes. Well, your mama, Mitzi. We got a top 15. Who provided that for you?
That is Josh from Having a Ball. We could do that right now.
Alrighty.
If you guys want.
Hell yeah.
Let's see. Let me find it. Okay, here we go. So yeah, this is Josh from Having a Ball. His top 15 genes. I don't need that pin actually.
So this is a list of Josh's top 15 genes?
Yeah. Yep, Josh from Having a Ball, his top 15.
Okay. That was going to be my question. So go ahead. Gotcha.
1, 2, 3. So it looks like we have 5 recessive genes. And the rest will be codoms. Okay, we'll start with you, John.
Tri-stripe.
That's a good guess, but no.
He does not like tri-stripe. Well, fuck me.
What about you, Mark?
Let's go with clown.
Yeah, what number?
We'll say 3.
Damn, go play the lottery right now, man.
What?
Yeah.
Did you hit clown 3? Jesus. Okay.
Clown number 3.
Well, I clearly give up after that, so we're waiting on the chat for some of these. He hits clown 3 right out of the gate. So there you go. Blackhead or Orange Crush from Platinum?
You got the black kid.
Okay.
And what number?
I haven't seen from Mike. I believe it's Mike. Michael, though. He typed out Michael, which means we probably should say Michael. And not like Mikey or Mickey Mick. Or no nicknames. He wants Michael. So
What number do you think that is on the list, Michael?
It's like my brother's name's Mike. Call him Mikey.
Right. If you know somebody really well, that's all fine and good, right? But
yeah,
I don't think I want to call him Michael Mikey until he meets me in person. I don't want to get my head ripped off when I do meet him.
Yeah, I call my brother Mikey or Muscle Mike. A little short, stocky fucker. Number 1.
Oh, that's his number 1? Is it ranked in?
I'm thinking he threw, honestly, this shit all over the place. I don't think he put it in those spots. So.
Just came up with a list.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Oh shit, we got
Travis.
Will. What's up?
What's up, Will? Welcome in, brother.
You still slinging those bricks?
Yeah. Oh no, I already got those out there. I just got a level today.
Nice.
Heck yeah. Okay. Who are we at? We got Will.
Yeah,
Go
you
ahead
want to take a guess, Will?
What are we guessing?
Josh's top 15 list of. He's got five recessives and then 10 codoms on the.
We said blackhead and clown already.
And don't say tri-stripe because that was useless.
Yeah.
How about mahogany?
No mahogany.
No.
Although I believe there's a gene in there that is in the mahogany group. So.
Okay. So cryptic is a guess from Michael again.
Correct. What number?
Number 4, he said.
Number 4, 7.
7.
And then we got asphalt at 4.
Yeah. Good job,
James. I think you got to put an R and a K in front of that, though, right?
I was gonna say
he does have to put the R and the K, but he nailed the asphalt number 4 part. So
yeah,
good job. Go gamble, man.
Yeah, Josh is a big fan of that RK asphalt.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
You're right. You're right, Mark. You put RK on that one. He got specific. No black pastel.
Ooh, that surprises me.
Right?
Okay.
Where we at? You, John?
Yeah, I'm gonna go with red stripe. I think red stripe's in there.
Yes. And
9.
just remember, 14.
Oh, all right.
And I was going to say, remember, he didn't put it in a specific order.
Yeah, I was just picking.
That's why you went back. You're like, I'll go in the back of the pack. It might work.
Exactly. Yep.
All right. Well, it's you, I believe.
No, Mark.
Okay, we'll do it that way. Mark, it's your shot.
All right. How about cinnamon?
I should have went before because that was my guess.
No cinnamon.
We got a guess for
that's
misfit.
This is having a ball, Josh?
Yes, having a ball, Josh. Yep.
Yes, misfit number 5.
Okay.
So we are back to I don't know. Will, I think.
Mr. Will.
Back to Will.
Let's see. How about, has anyone said monsoon?
Nope.
Shit, I thought it was in there. Nope.
Oh, shit.
So back to me, I imagine.
Yeah.
Acid.
Would you call me an asshole?
Yes.
Correct. No. Number 1. Ding, 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 motherfuckers.
Woo! No, acid. But
Acid?
I'm going to say 12. It's not on there even at all. Probably.
I think it is.
My brain's not working. What does acid go with? Like, what's the other few that are in there that are
static? Acid and static. Well, confusion is not. People
confusion, that's right. But it was kind of, they're saying it's separate now. Okay, no. I'm surprised in that one.
Yep.
I really am.
And I actually like acid. We're doing a lot of acid stuff. So
heck yeah. Acid's a beautiful gene. What the hell's wrong with you, Josh? You know, I think he was just trying to trick us and shit. You know what I mean? He's playing with our emotions, sucker.
Right.
He's trying to set us all up for failure.
He's
Okay,
good
where we
at it.
at? I forget who we are.
Are we going counterclockwise or clockwise?
Okay.
How about we go with we're going to Will?
Mark. Oh, I'm
All
pointing
right.
at Mark on
Yeah,
mine.
the missile's coming at you.
Let's go with Pied.
No pied.
Wah, wah.
Wah,
Okay.
wah.
How about
We gotta say hi to Big Sam.
What up, Sam?
Anyone say leopard yet?
Thanks for popping out.
Not yet.
What'd you say?
Leopard?
Leopard. No leopard.
Ooh. He's a squirrely one. This Josh guy. I do think he's gonna say that Calico is one of them, though.
Calico, no.
Jesus.
And there's 3 recessives left.
How about Orange Crush? I know he's got some Orange Crush in the collection.
Unfortunately, no. Back to you, Will.
What about Ultramil?
You said Ultramel?
Yeah.
No.
He likes butterflies. He said monarch, didn't he?
Oh.
I'm pretty
Monarch.
sure. Yeah.
Who wants to take a shot at the monarch?
Give her hell. It's a 8.
Damn. Good job. Number 8, sir.
Nice. We'll take it.
Damn, you guys have been killing this shit like the past 3 weeks, man. You guys have been getting these numbers and everything correct.
So did we have one more recessive gene? Or 2?
I believe we have 2. 1, 2. Yes, 2.
All right. How about Desert Ghost?
He didn't put that one in there, surprisingly.
How about Hypo?
What number?
1.
Shoot.
We have number 2, 6, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13,
Okay.
and 15.
I was going to say 10 originally, so let's say 10.
Number 2.
2. Oh.
Yeah.
So we got Pat picking Exanthic. He didn't specify which. He just said Exanthic.
That's okay because it's on there and it's not specified. I was wondering the same thing. Josh, you're slipping on that one, sir. What number is that going to be?
He said 12.
Close, number 13.
Damn close. And he does VPI, he said. So there you go.
All right, so now we're just down to codoms, right?
We have 1 recessive left.
1 left?
What?
Yeah.
I thought we just did the hypo and the Exanthic, right?
Right.
Okay, well, I lied. I missed one somehow, so there's left. Sorry, guys.
I was going to say, like, what? What the hell? All right. The fucking guy. Now I'm all confused.
Yeah, it's only 1 left. I checked for the 100th time, so.
Shit. What's his last one, guys? His last recessive.
It's
puzzle.
I think that's
no puzzle.
Shit. All right. So now it's on you, Mark.
Yeah. Enhancer?
No enhancer.
I said sunset, so I'm not sure.
There's a lot of haters.
He did say sunset.
Who did? Will?
Yeah.
You won, Will.
Oh,
what number?
You said there was still 9,
Okay, so
right?
there's 9, 10, 11, 12, and 15. Oh, sorry. Hold on. 6, 9, 10, 11, 12, and 15.
I'm gonna say 9.
Close. Number 10.
Damn.
Man, you guys are nailing this pretty close.
So now we're down to just codoms or incomplete dominance, right?
Yes, sir.
God damn it. And we've named a bunch of really good ones already. Is he a Orange Dream fan?
There's no Orange Dream. No
Orange Dream. Okay. That surprises me a little too. Everybody loves Orange Dream, don't they?
Yes.
In some form or another. High OD or whatever it is.
These ones are going to be a little different. I mean, one of them there's one that used to be with Clown quite a bit in the Clown projects.
Are there any dominant genes on there at all, or are these just incomplete?
A few of these, I'm not sure.
Anyone say Cypress yet?
Look at all these we've got.
I'd say there's possibly both, Mark. On one, maybe two of these genes, I'm not 100%.
So let's pitch out all of Mako's guesses real quick. Here we go. Lesser?
No.
Mojave?
No.
HRA?
No.
Blade?
No.
And then we got a combo coming up. Pewter?
No.
Okay. So we got all those out of the way. We're just catching up on the chat. All right. My bad. I didn't mean to rapid fire you there, but
on one of these, I'm just gonna kind of rhyme with something because I've seen the gene. I'm just not super familiar with it. Sector.
Yeah, I think we know what that is.
It should be pretty close. This one.
Yeah. So Spectre.
Yes.
Yeah.
What number?
Jesus, I gotta get out of here. After that one, I gotta go smoke. We're gonna call that one 13.
Number 9. Okay.
Oh, shit.
I'm surprised on 2 of these you guys haven't guessed though.
How about Adder?
No. One's a dark gene.
Wookie?
No.
Oh shit.
But you're kind of getting there. I mean,
Chocolate.
huh?
Chocolate.
Yes. What number? You have 6, 11,
6.
12, and 15.
Say 6.
What number?
6?
15.
Oh shit.
15.
John really fucking did go smoke, didn't he? That son of a bitch.
Yeah.
How about GHI?
No GHI.
No GHI. I think
some
Josh
people
likes
have
some of the darker genes, right?
Some people in the Midwest have certain weather conditions.
Like hurricane?
Yes. We have 6, 11, 12.
11.
12.
Oh.
So we got 2 left, guys.
How about we go to the chat?
That's what I'm looking for.
What do we got?
I gotta
Any
go.
Any guesses, everybody?
Let's see here. No, let me go to my laptop instead of scrolling through that shit.
Macamorph put in Hurricane, which we already guessed. So how many do we have left, Vance?
There's 2 left.
Two left?
Wait, yeah, 2 left.
Michael says leopard.
No leopard. Sometimes you got to stay safe when you're a young kid and stay away from certain people.
That guy drives in a van.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
The one that hands out candy.
Yeah.
Oh, it's a stranger.
There you go.
Hey.
We knew
I
you'd
had to
go
get up.
smoke and reset.
Dude, I had to. Number one, I had to piss, and I was dying laughing because you left out one letter from your clue. Like your clue was literally one letter short of the actual gene. And then two, we're all just going, what? Like, who comes? I gotta rhyme it with something. Hold on, let me pull a letter and say sector.
Well, I was gonna say erector, but I was like, no, I'm not gonna go with that.
Right? God damn
Trust
it!
me,
I had
it
to
crossed my mind. I was trying to think a little of something else, John, but it just didn't work that way. Couldn't
dude.
come
I
up with
was
anything.
dying. I couldn't stay on camera. I was literally dying inside. Anyway, so yeah,
Stranger was number 11, and we got one left.
How about special?
Not special, but you got the first letter right. Hell, you even got the second letter right.
oh shit. Are we back to this? Another SP gene? What's another SP gene? Splatter.
No splatter.
Oh man.
I'm trying to think.
Yeah, this one's got me.
Oh,
Spider.
spot nose.
There you go.
Spot nose. Okay.
Number 6. That was the last one.
Whew, that one
got
me, guys.
We got 2 more questions though.
What starts with an S and a P?
Right? Spider, splatter, splinter. Anyway,
Where was the stranger produced, or by who?
wasn't that overseas?
I'm not sure on that one.
I thought Stranger was overseas with
I have no clue on that one.
Iris Reptiles.
But... Okay.
And what year was that?
Beats the shit out of me, dude. I am terrible on this kind of stuff.
Me too.
2018.
I was going to say 2014.
Close. Little high, but it was actually in 2012.
Oh shit.
Oh.
So
shit. That's a ways back. I didn't think it was that old. It's my bad.
Yep, little interesting information on that one.
You'll get me on that every time, man. I am terrible on gene trivia.
I am too. That's why I throw these out there, because I'm like, a lot of us probably don't know about it. So it's cool just to have that interesting fact on it.
Oh, God. Do we have to, Brave?
What's up, Brave?
I have a question for Vance and for John, but what are you guys' favorite slushy flavors?
Mine is cherry.
I can't remember the last slushy I had, but I want to say it was like a weird berry, like a
blueberry
berry blitz kind of a yeah.
Oh, the mixed berry or mixed berry.
Yeah, yep. Not a huge slushy guy, but I'm going with berry of some sort.
Slushies are pretty good.
Oh, God.
Got this little girl getting fat.
Heck yeah. Let's get Vance on the... Whoa, what happened? Here, let's switch.
Josh has got a joke.
Dude, I just effed everything up, boys. There we go.
Don't feel bad, John. I was working on an intro and deleted part of the shit yesterday. Working so many hours on it.
So which is this now, Vance? This is lace something, right?
This is that calico lace.
Okay. God, those outlines are bright, man.
Definitely looking better the bigger it's getting too.
Yeah. I think, shit, I want to say she just shed too, if I remember correct.
Yeah, she looks good, dude.
Yeah, thank you. Come on, girl, turn over. She doesn't like to work with me too much, but that's all right. Yeah, she's starting to get a little bit bigger. Started getting my production on rats going, so finally getting her fed quite a little bit more frequently now, like every week instead of every 14 days.
What size rats do you typically feed her, Vance? Like a weaned?
It's bigger than a weaned. A pretty good sized hopper, I guess you could say.
Yeah, so like a little bit bigger than a weaned, but not quite as small.
Correct, yeah.
Yeah.
Exactly.
It's a good looking girl, dude.
Yeah, thank you. Can't wait to get her in the rotation.
I was gonna say, I bet you're excited for that.
Oh, I am. I'm super stoked. I had plans with her too, and I'm still going to do that plan, but I got something else that I'm going to be kind of working in there beforehand. So,
Oh
what do you
God.
get when you cross a human with a goat? I don't know.
I'm terrified. I'll be honest. Oh. Big Sam's got his
Coca-Cola mixed with cherry. Oh, that would be good.
Jesus, here's his answer.
Kick that in the
Yes, immediately. On site. Absolutely agree with that.
Like, no bestiality.
Jesus Christ.
How's your guys' rap production doing?
Ours is good. We need space. I mean, we're filled up on space. Until we move to the new facility, we're good. Just ASFs, but yeah, just kicking along.
Nice.
Mark.
Yeah, I just dropped another litter of pinkies like a day or two ago. And I only have a couple colonies of Norwegians, and then a couple of them are getting up to size. So probably like within the next week or two, they'll start producing. And then the ASS kind of slowed down a little bit. Might just be
Nice.
that time to retire a male or two.
Yeah,
so at least you still got the Norwegians going to kind of keep stuff afloat. And...
Oh yeah.
Nice. What about you, Will?
How about you, Will?
Well, actually, I just had to retire a couple and make new colonies for some ASF. I got a couple colonies of rats I need to retire as well and start a couple more. But every time I get into that transitional period like that, that's when I start to kind of get a little lower on the rats. But as soon as those young ones start to get up to size, that's when I usually will do the culling and stuff, and then it doesn't take very long for me to start getting my production back up. But that's where I'm at kind of right now, in between that section where I'm starting to ramp up, but it's still a little slow, like you said. But give them a couple weeks, and I should be back up on where I need to be.
Nice.
So with your Norwegians, what are you guys doing for like? Do you do like a 1.2, 1.4, or do you do like a maternity rack or anything like that?
So I run a couple different ways. I have some that are 1.2, but I'm probably going to step that one up a little bit to 1.3 or 1.4. But I've got 1.3, 1.4 on average, And then I even have one that's like a 1.5 in there.
Okay. Yeah, I can't tell you on Norwegians at all, guys. So
Oh,
staying out of this one.
oh, okay. Well, with me, when I have the ones out in my shed, the homemade ones, I do 1.5, 1.2. The AS or the vision rack that I have, I usually run a 1.3. I do have one that's a 1.4. What I'll do with that one extra one in there is when that one female in the other tub is a little too old and not producing, I'll replace her with that one, and then that one will obviously go to the freezer or whatnot. But
Yeah.
that's kind of how I've been working that, just so that way I can always keep up and always have the females in there that are producing and whatnot, and just replace it with one of the siblings or one from one of the other tubs, and then it just kind of helps to produce different, bloodlines and whatnot as well. So, but yeah, that's kind of how I do my Norwegian.
I think
Okay.
it depends too. Like there's some groups that I got out there where it's like I could have 4 or 5 of them going and they're good. But then there's groups where if I get too many going too, it's like they don't know how to act and they're kind of trampling over the babies and all that. You know, it almost becomes too much. So it's kind of just seeing which colony's working best for me and everything and judging it from there. And if I have to pull some out, but I try to usually keep it like 1.3, 1.4 if possible for the space that I've got with the cement tubs. But then I got a tank out there that I've got like a 1.7 in, but I'm kind of in the transition of, I kind of filled it up the other day. I took all my grow outs and threw in there because I was kind of going to basically maybe finish that tank where it'll just be a grow out instead of having, them breeding and shit in there also. So that's kind of where I'm at with that one. Like I got like 40. I had like 4 big females out there, and then there was like 40 babies that I just filled up in that shit. So they're all just kind of running around right now and just pulling out everything, feeding some of the snakes up. So see how it goes. But
Yeah,
I'm gonna have to
typically
build me another rack though too. I know that much. What were you saying, Mark?
I was gonna say I typically run like a 1.2, and I've got like most people do, like the smaller mortar mixed tubs from Home Depot. So I was just trying to get an idea. Might try and step it up to like a 1.3 possibly. So
Nice. Hell yeah.
I definitely prefer feeding off the ASFs. They're a lot less mess, and well, I mean, they can be picky and they'll kick some food out of the tub. But
Yeah.
just
How do you guys
don't
deal
smell
with
nearly as bad.
Yeah, I've heard they don't. I don't know because we've never done the Norwegians. But what do you do when they get like if you've got your breeder females that get super big? Like what do you do with those
Blood
bigger?
pythons, bigger animals, bigger prey items.
Well, with the
But I
breeder
mean, does
females,
everybody have that? Right? I mean, or do
Yeah,
you
that's the
have
thing.
somebody
Yeah.
you give those to? I don't know. I'm asking you guys because they got to go to somebody that's got a bigger animal, right?
yeah, the breeder
Yeah.
females I can give to some of my bigger ball pythons, but at the same time, I got my tegu I can use, and then my blood. She's gonna be taking some of those here soon. It's the breeder males that are hard for me to get rid of or figure out what to do. I give them to my buddy who has a boa, but I already stocked him up for the year, and so he's just like kind of I don't need any more. So now I'm at that
Right.
position where it's like, do I post them on Craigslist? Do I, what do I do with these things? Because I don't want to just keep them in
Find
my
somebody that
freezer.
wants a pet rat.
Yeah.
I
Well,
mean, like that.
the things are.
They're like a house cat.
Yeah,
Looking like a damn rabbit.
jumbo 2-pound rat.
Right. Oh, this dog is crying. Hang on one sec.
Go for it, John.
Yeah, there are quite a few different people that have some bigger animals, and there's like here, you can go post it on Instagram or on one of the local Facebook feeding pages, and somebody will snatch it up.
Yeah. Yeah, that's the good thing, like you said, having those bigger snakes, you could sit there and feed that off. Worst case scenario comes too. I mean, I was just going to Craigslist, put an ad up.
Yeah.
Somebody have a big snake that wants it or a pet or whatever.
Yeah, at that point,
honestly,
you got their use out of them. You're not really looking to make money on it. You just want it gone.
Exactly. Yeah. Take it at that point.
That's a good idea, and I think I might actually do that after this and just throw them up there $2 a piece or something, because I have so many I don't want them. I never even thought
It's just
about
taking
doing
up more space and hurting you more than anything.
Yeah.
Yeah, if you're looking to sell them, I'm sure you could get, 6. I mean, like a lot of the local pet stores up here, like they'll sell jumbos for $13-14 live.
Right.
So you should have no problem selling them for like $6, $7 a pop.
Well, and that's what they sell them around here for, is like $7-8 a piece. But me, I'm just like, I don't care. I just want to move them out. So here's $2 a piece. Get them out.
Yeah. What are you guys feeding your rats?
I do Kalmbach, and then I give them this that rat crack mix that Josh showed us a while back. That mixture, I buy that mixture and I just throw it in there with them.
Nice.
Yeah, I try all kinds of different things. So currently, I feed my ASFs the same thing that I do my Norwegians. So I usually get like a healthy weight or like a mature style dog food or cat food that's higher in protein and low in fat. And then I do like a squirrel critter mix. So it has corn, it has pumpkin seeds, it has black oil sunflower seeds, and then I'll get like a 5-pound bag of like black soldier fly larvae or mealworms and just mix it all together.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
But I mean, I've heard people use like, I think, we were talking about it the other day, and Stan mentioned that he uses like a chicken feed, like a chicken growing feed that has a lot of the same stuff in there. I've heard people use hog feed, like hog feed grower feed.
Yeah.
Yep. Sheep and goats. Yeah, I've seen people use sheep and goat feed. One thing that really helped, honestly, and I don't know if this is a calcium thing for the moms or what, but you can get those cuttle bones, for cuttlefish or whatever. They're like yay long. It's just a kind of a flat arrowhead shaped deal, but you can break
you get them
those
for like
up.
the aviary guys too, right? Like the parrots and birds and budgies.
Yep, and it takes away their need to I don't know if it's a nervous chewing on stuff or if it's just an anxiety thing, but they grab those and they just sit and they just gnaw on them in the corner. And it's like it occupies them, gives them a little calcium, and takes away that, I don't know what you want to call it, but that nervous habit of biting and chewing out of tubs, things like that. But just a small chunk a week, just throw it right in the bin. And
nice.
And that's those bird little disc things, right? That's what you're talking about? Oh, wow.
Yeah, it's just cuttle bone. It's shaped almost like a chicken breast fillet. It's shaped kind of like that size, but you can buy them in bulk. You can get 30 of them for, $8, and you just break them up and throw them in there. But yeah, they love that. Great calcium for them, for sure.
Yeah, I'll have to give that a shot. I've tried they have like a pumice. It's like almost like a pumice stone. It's the same premise where they just they file down their teeth a little bit and gives them something to chew on.
Yeah, I've heard people do milk bones.
Milk bones.
Yep.
Yeah.
That's actually a good idea. Throw some milk bones in there.
Yeah, I give them carrots and like sweet potatoes too. Every once in a while they like the veggies and stuff like that too.
Yeah. In fact, I was supposed to feed mine carrots a couple days ago, and I forgot to give it to them. I'm gonna feed them some carrots today, but I do like the dog food. I try to get at least 23% THC, But like, I get hooked up pretty good. I go to
High
like that.
THC rate.
Yeah, that's a lot of THC.
Well, they must be some eaters, huh?
Vance is out there rolling his rats up.
Like, I get the dog food and shit, and this is like 23% protein. Did I say THC? You know what's on my brain then. But yeah, I just do I get hooked up. I got this big ass bag right here. It's probably about 5-7 pounds. I think it's about 7 actually. But I get it for like they want $2 a pound. I get it for like 50 cents a pound.
Nice.
And they even throw me a few extra pounds in on it. And then like I get also the black oil bird seed. Got a big old bag of that. I get this. This is like I think $1 a pound, and I get this for about like 30 cents a pound or so. And give them a mixture of this stuff. Got a big old bag of that. But I hook them up with like every day. I'll give them like some dog food. I'll give them a little bit of dog food, and then I'll give them a little bit of the black oil seed. And then like the next day, like a couple days out of the week, I'll do like mealworms for them because that's got like 50% protein. So I hook them up with that. And then so with the mealworms, I go like maybe once a week, twice a week, but that's just for like the males or whichever. But if it's the moms or the babies, I hook them up with it like almost pretty much every day.
Yeah.
And then a couple days out of the week, like I'll give them the carrots or like some lettuce, some type of vegetable. So I always keep that. And then there's also a rat mixture that I give them, and that's got the corn, that's got sunflower seed, the regular sunflower seeds like we eat, and all kinds of shit. So I kind of like I'm constantly giving them all that stuff throughout the week, so they get a little bit of everything. And then like what I like to do is the day before I feed my snakes, I'll take those rats, the feeders, and I'll give them some mealworm. So I'll give them that high protein, so that kind of
gut load them right before you feed them off.
Yep, and then they'll get as much as possible in there. Excuse me.
Nice. Yeah, when you went away for a minute there, and you were off in your own land, and my dog heard you say 23% THC. She come running. Where's this dog food at? I was like, holy shit, man. Easy, Sophie. Don't need that. She's
I haven't had too much luck with like like the rodent block feed, like the Missouri 6F, like especially like the rats not so much, but the ASFs, man, they would just chew it up and like leave it in the tub, like they wouldn't eat it. But I mean, there's different brands too. I've heard some people have had better luck with like the Kalmbach. I think that might be a little bit higher in protein level, but up here in the Pacific Northwest, it's pretty pricey. So
yeah,
I just tend to stay away from it.
Yeah.
We order the Kalmbach in and that's all we do is the ASF, but it is 23%. I think the 6F is, I think the 6F is what, 20 or 18?
Yeah, I think it's right around 18, 19, somewhere around there, I think.
Yeah, but they don't leave any food. I mean, there's like no leftover Kalmbach. The bigger issue with us, honestly, is getting that every other day you do have to supplement something. Like if we're not putting the protein or those other things in there, you're going to lose like 60% of your babies. You just are. Put that stuff in and we lose none. Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's crazy.
Yeah, it was quite the learning curve when I first started with the ASFs, like it just, you kind of figure it out as you go and take advice from people that have had success breeding them.
Yeah.
They definitely need that protein, especially when they start producing milk and everything too.
Definitely.
Absolutely.
That's when I try to dump as much protein in there and keep them well fed. And man, those babies too, I'll sit there and I'll have some pinkies and like, even, well, when they're born, they're just little fatties, but I'll watch like 3-4 days go by and I'm just looking at this little chunky thing, man, just little fat guy, just all filled with milk and everything. Like, man, this stuff's really doing its job. So
Absolutely.
you definitely see the difference when you put that work in and compared to when you don't. I'm going to run this commercial real quick, guys.
Hell yeah.
Vision Products has developed the slotted stainless steel Versa Rack, the best rack at the best price. The slotted stainless steel Versa Rack allows you to place multiple overhead light and heat sources above your breeding tubs. Couple this with optional Vision heat cables to also provide an underbelly heat source. Each pin of the rack design, making it modular, affordable, and easy to assemble. This design avoids expensive welding, yet maintains rigid strength and durability. Countless hours of design and prototyping led to the perfect end plate design to make the rack strong, easy to assemble, and keep manufacturing and shipping costs low.
Hell yeah. Shout out to Vision Cages and Racks. If you're not checking them out, go check out their stuff, man. They got some cool stuff. Especially Nick. I don't personally have any myself. I've seen the stuff and how it's worked. So, I mean, I could say that I do like it, but Nick's actually got the racks and used it himself. So that guy can tell you a little bit more about it. So it is an awesome product. I know it's something I'm going to be getting here in the next 4 or 5 months. So definitely a great company.
Yeah, they do have nice products, man. I was trying to see who was paying attention during the commercial, but none of you guys were watching. So,
right.
Too busy watching Vision Racks. Missed out.
You have a couple of Vision racks, don't you, Will, for your
Oh yeah.
for your ASF or your rats?
My rat rack is my rat rack and my ASF rack, yeah, they're Vision rack.
What up, Kai?
And then I used to have the actual stackables and stuff back in the day too, and never had issues with them. They were sturdy as hell. Never had to worry about any kind
Thank
of
you, John.
to them. I'm completely happy and satisfied with my rat rack. That's for damn sure. And I plan on picking up 2 more. That's how satisfied I am.
Nice.
Yeah, I definitely want to get one of those ultra, rodent racks for the ASFs. I think that would help out production a lot.
Oh yeah, for sure. Just make sure you get at least like a V35, man. The V35s I think are perfect. They don't try to jump out or anything like that.
Oh, as opposed to the shorts?
Yeah.
Yeah, the deeper ones.
Yeah.
Nice. Yeah, it's always a pain in the ass when especially the little babies too. I mean, the big ones do it, but they'll sit there and be jumping out. And I'm having to knock them back in. Like, get your ass back in there.
Right.
As soon as you pull out the tub, trying to hop out.
I'll sit there and I'll be
ping pong.
Yeah. It's funny. I'll open up the tub and I'll have a bunch of them just sitting right there, just looking up at me and shit. I'm like, what the hell's going on?
Mm-hmm. You know, it works as a little squirt bottle. If you bring a little spray bottle where you can spray a fine mist, they all whoosh, they scatter from the front instantly. Only takes that. But
yeah,
it's crazy.
It reminds me of that part in Toy Story with the hook, the claw. And they're all just looking up at it,
They're like, oh shit. Yeah. Yeah. Yep. 100%. Everybody's telling you the stuff to do, guys. You got to listen to Eric B. He knows what's up.
What's up, Eric? Thanks for coming out. Appreciate it. Yeah, I was looking for I seen Nick's comment, and I was looking to throw it up there, and you seen it and got it from me. I couldn't find it. I was scrolling through. I'm like, where the hell? I just seen it on the laptop. But
I could tell you were looking.
Yeah, I was like, where is it? I don't know, I think I'm going blind or something too.
That's hard to do. I mean, honestly, I don't know how you guys do it from even a pad or like a phone. I mean, it's really tough to get all the stuff managed. So
It is. It's hard. That's why I wish I could get this laptop figured out. I figured it out once because I couldn't hear and everything. So I got that figured out. But then now, since I hadn't used it in a long time and I'm trying it again, I can't. Like you guys can't. I can hear you, but you can't hear me. So I'll have to figure out where I went last time, what function that was. I can't remember. I know I definitely want to get a new computer.
I was gonna say, I think as far as moderating goes, I'd probably have to use a desktop or a laptop.
Yeah.
I don't think I could do it from my phone.
no, it's too much. I don't know how those guys do it. I really don't. For years, I mean, Ken, how would he do it? Like go through his chat and like, I have no idea how he managed that on a phone. That's a nightmare.
Yeah, I was a pain in the ass for sure. I know it drives me crazy. You guys see my fat finger going?
Right. Meh. Mitzi, yes, phones are difficult.
They sure are, Nick. So everybody done with their pairings for the year? Or wait until the end of the year? Or?
They're all over the place, man. I mean, obviously we scan, right? So when we're scanning these with the ultrasound, it's like we've got 6, we've got 12, we got 28, we got 18. I mean, it doesn't. When they're in that upper teens, we start to worry about it until then. So a lot of people way behind this year, a lot of females. It's only our second clutch this morning.
Yeah, kind of in the same boat, kind of all over the place. I think I was wanting to try to do some pairings, but I think I'm probably going to have to wait a couple more months. I'll probably wait till October. Yeah, because the one boy I'm going to be using, he's basically there. He's a year old, like in a few days or a week, and then the size is almost there. And then I got some other females that are almost the size, but they're not quite there. It's going to be a few more months. So I think probably October is when I'll start doing my pairings again and all that. In fact, I'm still waiting for another clutch to drop, hopefully here in the next couple of weeks. We'll see what happens. But yeah, unfortunately, most of my stuff will probably wait till September, October sometime. But I think I might try to hit it like late October, like maybe late September, early October. And I'm just going to take, because I always do this anyways. When I pair up, I'll sit there and spray real good in there, the tub and all that. So I'll get it misted down and hopefully with a little bit of weather change, get them going, at least started and everything. So we'll see how it goes.
Yeah, I was going to say typically September, October is like the start of our rainy season, right, Will? So at least in Western Washington. So like that's a pretty good time to start pairing up. But then you're going to have babies, at the beginning of the upcoming season. I did pair one more pairing. I finally got around to pairing up that peach het clown girl. I paired her to my Mojave red stripe spot nose yellow belly clown male. So,
oh yeah,
nice. That's a great pairing.
Yep.
Heck yeah.
That should be a good one. And then I'm still waiting on one more clutch to drop. I've got my my pinstripe orange dream Enchi pet cryptic male that I paired up to a pastel calico. So.
Oh, nice.
See how those babies turn out. It'll be interesting with the calico.
Yeah, definitely.
A lot going into that stack regardless. I mean, you got a lot of stuff that could come out really odd,
Yeah.
Stuff you don't see, which is good.
There'll be some like lemon blast, calico hopefully, or It'll just be an interesting clutch, a lot of variety, hopefully.
Heck yeah.
And then whatever turns out het cryptic is just a plus on top of that. So I'll probably do some shed testing with some of that stuff if I see anything I really want to hold back.
There you go.
Heck yeah. In fact, I got to send off a shed here on Monday. I got that super pastel, super vanilla girl, yellow belly / asphalt. I'm going to send her shed off and see what she proves out to be. Hopefully she hits the asphalt, but
yeah, rather than the yellow belly.
Stoked. Yeah, man, I hope she's asphalt. Like, even if she's not, it'll still be great because I still have the she's super pastel, super vanilla, so that's awesome. I want that into stuff. Plus she's GHI, so I can't really complain. But man, if she hits on that asphalt, fuck, that would just take me to a whole nother level. Like,
Really want to work asphalt stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I hear you.
Yeah, I love the freeways, but especially like the super asphalts, man. Those things are so nice.
Yeah, just a simple, homozygous form of one gene. It looks great.
Definitely.
Yep, push for the gravel for that reason. So similar, right? I mean, asphalt, gravel kind of plays the same game, but yeah, weren't into the asphalt right away, so had a ton of gravel stuff, and we just produced super gravel, just so we know we've got gravel in our stuff, Keep it away from our yellow belly as much as we can. I mean, it's not bad if it happens, but it's like you don't want the offspring that you're guessing on, or we don't anyways.
Right.
Eliminate that part,
Yeah. No, like you said, it's either asphalt or it's yellow belly. I know exactly which one's what.
Right.
Oh yeah. You guys looking at getting any more snakes this year, or?
Looks like I gotta go before Jamie catches this. She's out there watching.
She's like, more geckos? Yeah.
Right? What? I can't.
More leopard geckos.
Yeah, I think I'm limited down. I'm probably going to get, I'm looking at maybe 3 more snakes this year. And it's nothing like super expensive. It's just genes that I've been looking at and wanting for quite a while. So I'm down to like maybe 3 snakes, man. Fucking, I'm not spending probably more than $800 to $1,000, and that's it. Like I'm done for a while at least. I mean, I've got like another 10 that I'm wanting to get, but realistically, because I still got, I got to get some more racks going too. You know what I mean? Like I don't have space for all this shit, so it's kind of fucking me.
We all have 20 that we want to get, man. So you got to just go, no, man. No, stop buying. I mean, we had the 18 clutches last year, which isn't a ton, but it's like more than we definitely want to make this year because we don't have the progression snakes in position. So like half of those pairings we got the animal we wanted from those, and there's no sense of repeating it, kind of a deal. Do you know what I mean? So now we're like down.
Just get rid of them.
Yeah, we're at that like, okay, now we want 8 to 10 pairings to go, and hopefully that's still where we're hit. Jay's got a couple that are building. We've got 2 here that are going to lay in the next couple months. So we'll be real close to that 10, but it's like half of what we produced last year because we're coming from so wide, right? Again, I mean, I've said this before on our live and on other people's lives, but we started back when, again, some of you guys started with us, but it was like your het clown female at breeder size was $1,800 for a het clown female. Het clown. Now you can buy a het clown breeder female for $200. Do you know what I mean? Maybe $180. And it's like we started from that point to build our clowns, not go buy a $300 clown. And it's a different way to. So we started so wide to narrow out to what we actually want. We're finally there now. Do you know what I mean? And it's like now you cut down your number of clutches because you're just repeating stuff that's not progressing for you. So hopefully, 10 somewhere in there, but it's gonna be a weird year for sure. See what we get. A lot of this shit. I know that. A lot of fingers crossed for that animal.
Yeah, I was gonna say I'm kind of that way too. Like, there's gonna be a lot of fingers crossed on some things, but I guess even with the codoms, you're still kind of got to keep those fingers crossed. But definitely on that recessive side, it's gonna be a little worse because, like, I've got that ultramel hypo-pied clown boy that's gonna go to my triple het hypo-pied clown girl, so that's gonna be a big swing for the fences right there.
Right. Yeah, you start talking double hets going, two different directions. If you're not stacked on one side or the other, man, it's cross your fingers, but people hit them all the time, right? And you just need the one animal.
Exactly.
It's to not do that year after year. Like, that's the goal. Like, narrow it down so we're not putting so many clutches out there with all the byproduct. It's great to have pets. It's great to have some excess animals. It's not great to repeat it if we can help it, right? So we're getting away from that as much as we can. So different kind of year for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah. So for me in my first season and the first couple of clutches that I did produce, one of the goals was to vend a couple shows. So I wanted to have some animals that I thought would move in my local market. So that's kind of the route that I chose to go. But, the following season, it's going to be a lot more stringent and probably even less clutches than I'm doing this year. Maybe 3 to 5. That's going to be it.
Yep.
And it'll probably be visual to visual, so I can either, I'll have some hypo animals that should be up to size that have a lot of codoms in there, and I've got some clown pied stuff that's coming up. So
nice, man.
And I've got some bigger animals that are incoming, so that'll be fun.
Yep. Perfect. That's where we all got to head. But not to cut you guys off. You guys run as long as you need to. Jamie just got back. Her daughter got engaged. So they were dress shopping this morning.
Nice.
And I need to catch up on what happened because they just got back from Minneapolis, St. Paul, and all that stuff. So I hear her back there. I'm going to go check on her, make sure everything went good. But continue on, gentlemen. I'll throw it on my TV too. I'll join you over there in just a couple minutes.
No problem, John. You take it easy, brother.
See you, John.
All right. Good to see all you guys.
You too. Thanks for popping on.
Father's Day.
Yeah, happy Father's Day.
Yeah, you guys too. Appreciate it. All right, guys. Catch you on the other side over there.
For sure. Take it easy, brother. That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Got a daughter getting married.
Yeah, always fun expanding the family and getting more and more babies coming along soon, I'm sure, probably.
Right.
It was like this past like Thanksgiving, usually my family, my immediate family's big, but we haven't really had like a big family get together since COVID. So now all like my cousins and everything, they're starting their families and they're all cranking the kids out. So that's just like, it's a madhouse. You got like 40, 50 people running around. Good times.
Yeah. It's crazy. It's like, I remember back when I was a kid back in the 80s, man, and seeing like the family picture and all my family. It's like, there's a family picture of us and there's like 20, 25, 30 people. And then now fast forward to 2025 and it's like, there's like 50, 60 people in the family, just everybody's had kids and just gotten so much bigger. And it's like, man, it's crazy how big the family's gotten. In fact, I really need to go down to my home city where I'm from and start visiting family again and stuff. I haven't seen them in a long time. In fact, my cousin, she was supposed to come down, was it last year or the beginning of this year? I think it was last year. It was like Christmas time or something, or Thanksgiving. She was supposed to come down, and then I was like, my tooth was killing me. I had some shit going on, so I had to kind of cancel it. And I was going to do it this year and haven't, but I need to get with her. And she's a teacher too. So it's like right now she's on summer vacation. So it's like perfect time, to kind of meet up with them and all that. But yeah, I need to do that myself. Good times, good times.
So, are you expecting any more pairings for the season, Vance?
Yeah. I've got at least 3 or 4 more pairings I'll be doing this year. But unfortunately, I'll have to wait till October to do it. Like I said, I would like to do it September, but that's more better for you guys. Like, you guys really got that rain down here. It's still a little warm and shit, where I probably should wait till October's, but I don't know. I might still kind of pair them up. We'll see how it goes. But yeah, can't wait to have these pairings going, man. I got some pretty crazy stuff, pretty wild that I'm looking at popping out.
Some secret squirrel stuff.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can't wait, man. I wished it was already here and everything so I could show you guys. Like, I'm stoked. I'm happy. It's hard, too. It's like, man, you want to sit here and just run your mouth and be like, okay, so I'm doing this and that and blah, 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 blah. But it just, yeah. I got to shut my mouth or I'll open it.
Yeah. Yeah, it's good to have, you know, like I'm a pretty open guy, but there's stuff that I work on that I just don't share.
You got to, man. You got to stay on top, or it's like somebody's going to hear that shit and they're going to be like, you know what? That sounds fucking badass. I'm going to do that. And they're going to beat you to the punch.
Or there's just stuff that you're doing that no one else is doing, and you just need to keep it
exactly
hush too,
And that's what it comes down to. It's like it's stuff that nobody has done before. That's the main thing.
I got some of that stuff.
It sucks because, man, I got so many cool ideas, but I mean, you never really truly know, right? Until you breathe that pairing and you see them. Then that's when you truly know, okay, that did turn out good, or no, that was a big mistake, or what should I have not put in there that caused all that? But
turned out to be a brown turd.
Yeah, brown turd.
Yeah.
So yeah, I can't wait, man.
Yeah, it'll be
but time
awesome.
flies. Hey, here in 6 months, man, we're gonna be all popping out some stuff in the next 6, 8, 9 months. It's gonna be pretty cool, and every year after that, it's just gonna get better and better. So
yeah, I got like 3 or 4. I think I just paired up too.
Nice.
Yeah, that last little bit of rain we had not too long back, that's when I paired them up. But yeah, I paired up some pretty cool stuff.
Nice.
So
you should hopefully be popping those clutches out this year then, huh?
Hopefully, especially the one, because she's a what'd she prove out to be? She's a vanilla fire yellow belly hypo, and I put her with a killer bee inchy DG.
Nice.
So it's gonna be all kinds of stuff coming on from that.
Heck yeah. Got some DG in there too. That's awesome.
Yeah, some nice double heads.
The other one I kind of just threw in together because I figure it's going to make some really good stuff to mix into some of my recessive stuff. I put a banana pastel inchy in with my my bamboo girl.
I want to see that.
Yeah, that's going to turn out good.
See what comes from that. But yeah, I figured, oh man, that'd be cool to have some of that in recessive. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Like, I don't know how people can't like banana, but especially when you put pastel with banana, man, that just goes so crazy. Yeah. That is like one of the coolest fucking snakes out there for just a 2-gene combo too.
I have a super banana, super pastel pinstripe that I produced, and man, that's one of my favorites.
Yep. Oh yeah, you get, and that's cool too, because that's always one of the things I wanted to do was like a super banana, and then you get that super pastel in there. Like, man, that's gonna lighten it down so much.
Oh, it's wicked, dude. She's like yellow on top, and then a straight white line, and then just white on the bottom.
Hell yeah. That's a female, huh?
Yeah, and she's got the pinstripe pattern on the yellow spot on the top of her. She's pretty cool looking, man.
Hell yeah, nice. I love pinstripe too.
Oh wait, actually, that might be my boy. I think that's the boy. So.
Oh yeah. Man, that would have been cool if it was a female though. Have those female makers out there.
Well, I have two. I have two that are female from that clutch, and then he was the male. But I might go back and reprobe because I think I might have got that wrong. I'm gonna go recheck that. But the both parents were banana, so
Nice.
hopefully.
I mean, that's what's cool about the banana males, though. If it's not a female maker, like you still have that 5% chance of popping out a female. So.
Oh yeah, yeah. I just want to make a bunch of bananas, man. I just like banana.
I remember when I wanted to get a female, and I still do, but I wanted to get a female maker so bad, but they were so expensive, and I was going to get one. I ended up not, and it's like I'm kind of glad I didn't because now you can get them a lot cheaper, you know. And like back then, like 4 or 5 years ago, it was hard, man. Like you only had like a few out there as far as females, you know what I mean? Mainly everything was males, but it's like as the time kind of went by, then you started producing more and more. So luckily those prices did drop with it.
Yeah, I got lucky on mine at the time because they were multi-gene bananas, and I think the only reason I got a good deal on it is because the place where I got it, you could tell they were overstocked on just a bunch of banana combos. And they were just trying to get rid of them all. So I jumped on my male and my female, and that's how I got my bananas.
Nice.
Yeah, I was looking for like the female makers, and they're few and far in between, you know, like you said. So I got lucky, and I got like a banana pied that I picked up from Adam with Proper Royals at one of his Palm Street auctions, and then the other one I paid a little bit more money for, but that went into my Pompeii project. So I picked up a banana black pastel clown female.
Ooh,
nice.
And I think I paid a little bit more for her. It was probably around 400, but definitely worth it.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah.
For sure.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, but I love the super banana pies. They look phenomenal. You know, they throw some black pastel or pastel in there.
Mm-hmm.
Red stripe goes great with banana.
It does. It goes really good.
Trying to step my pied game up a little bit.
Yeah, me too. I got some pies I'm kind of working on. I got some wild ideas, so can't wait for these to. It's going to take me though for this project that I'm kind of looking at. Like, I'm probably looking at a good 3 years out though. It's going to take a little bit.
Yeah.
Take a couple breedings. So.
Yeah, mine's probably further out, man. I'm a little further behind on that, but it's just piecing it all together and just figuring out what you want to see. You know what I mean? What's driving you to that project? You know, but once you know and once you find those genes and that combination, and that's when you'll know, and that's when you start taking off on it. Just hasn't done it yet, but that's okay. I got my True Ghost stuff and my Snow stuff to keep me busy while I'm figuring all this other stuff out. I got my hands all over the place right now with that.
Exactly. Yeah, that's cool.
It's those short-term and long-term goals, right? You know, like you got that 3-year plan, then you have your 6 and 9 year plan, you know, like so and with different projects too.
Yeah.
So for me, like, you know, like I've got some clown pied visual males that are combos, and then I'm working on adding more codoms into it. So I really want to produce more females because I'm already pretty male heavy on that side. And then after that, you know, I really want to start adding some more dominant genes in there, like confusion or acid into clown pied, and then eventually like add ultramel and DG and hypo in there as well. What's up, Mickey?
How about some leopard in there, Mark? You gonna put some leopard in there?
Yeah, I've got some females that are growing up, so that'll probably be like within the next year or two.
Nice.
Love leopards. Love leopards.
Yeah. Yeah, I you know, like for me, like I'm leaning more towards the dominant genes, like with the clown pied stuff to bring that pattern back. So I've got, you know, pinstripe, I've got leopard, and then like I said, I'd like to add confusion or acid in there as well too.
Heck yeah.
The acid would be so cool with those.
Yeah. Get more blackhead in there too, and GHI and a bunch of other, you know, like for me it's all about the contrast. So I like, you know, just whether it's bright light genes, you know, like orange, green, leopard, yellow belly, or the really dark stuff, you know.
Yeah.
I can go either way.
Exactly. Yeah, that's why, like, there's like I said, there's probably about 10 more snakes I would like to get, but realistically, like, even where I'm at, I don't have to get no more, and I could fucking do all kinds of crazy shit. Like, I've got some great plans, but if there's like 5 to 7 genes that I'm looking at, you know, and a couple of those snakes got a few of those genes in there, so already, if I could just get like literally these 3 to 5 snakes, like, I'm good, man.
Have all the ingredients you need, right?
Yep. And like I said, I could really just stay where I'm at right now, and I would just be able to do all kinds of crazy shit. But I really would like to get these last few and start saving money to buy a house and get bigger, right?
Yeah.
I can't do too much more, man. And it's sad because I live in a 2-story house. I should be able to fucking house all this stuff, but
yeah, it can be tough when you're renting. I can see that.
definitely.
I'm trying to put it all outside, man.
Yeah, that's why I want to buy a house, man, because I want to put a building out there, just do my own shit. That's the only thing that's really stopping me. Like, I want to get out there and start building something.
Yeah, and then it's all in one spot, and I mean, I don't know. I just think it just altogether, it'll just be nicer to have that kind of an area where everything's organized. You don't have to worry about anything being out of place, I guess, in a sense, but like just not everywhere. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Exactly.
Are you going to
Like
be
you
running
said,
water out there as well, Will?
You know, I'm going to, but I'm going to look into a couple different ways of trying to run it into it.
Yeah.
I might try to figure out a way to like set it up where it runs from my house water there, but I don't know. I don't know. Yeah, there's so many different options right now.
I'll run a hose out to that bitch and not even give a fuck. You know what I mean? As long as I got that.
See,
Yeah,
seriously.
Yeah.
That's another one too, because I have a spigot at the front of the house that runs off of the house water, so I could always just jet a
Tee off of that.
tee off of that, and then just boom, and then hook it up through a wall, and have a little, what are those little scrubs?
Utilitub sinks.
Yeah, there you go, and then just be good with that,
Yep.
Would be nice if all the rat waters were like just on automatic fillers and stuff, so that'd be cool too.
Yeah.
That would be nice. Hell yeah. Oh shit, I guess I'll go ahead and shut this down. I know it's Father's Day weekend and everybody's got plans and all that good stuff, and still got to take care of the animals and everything, right?
Oh, you know it.
Yeah, I've got some more tubs to clean for sure. Water. Spot cleaning.
Yeah.
That's what I've been doing all morning.
Shit, I got to get my butt into gear, man. I've been working on stuff today. It was just more of on the phone type shit, but I got to get out and do my physical manual labor stuff. So
I got to do that too.
In fact, I got to clean a few. I got a couple snake tubs to finish up. Now the rat tubs are done. do a little bit of feeding with a couple more snakes, a couple lizard cages, and feed the rats their carrots and all that good stuff. And I think that should be it for the day. Be able to kick back for the most part and everything.
Nice.
But yeah, I definitely appreciate everybody in the chats coming out and watching. I hope you guys all have an awesome Father's Day. Keep your head up. Enjoy your weekend. Keep grinding. Don't let anybody stop you from what you're doing. And I appreciate you, Mark and Will, for coming out as usual. You guys are freaking awesome.
You having us on.
Anytime. It's always, you're always welcomed out. So I appreciate everyone. You guys, like I said, enjoy your weekend. Stay up, stay safe. Watch out for all the idiots out on the streets, all the drunk drivers and fireworks and all that crazy shit. Stay back. Watch the fireworks from a distance. I'd shoot some off, but my phone messed up on me, so I'll have to redo that because I reset it. Anyways, until next time, you guys all have a great one, and I will see you all next week.
Thanks.